So we'll get started. Nothing in particular you really need for class. So just grab what you normally practice with, and we are going to start in Sukhasana. So come on down into an easy seat. You can cross your legs at your shins, flex your feet, maybe take some shifts through those sit bones, side to side, front to back, whatever you need to balance yourself out. Hands resting on your thighs. Maybe give yourself a couple shoulder rolls back. Maybe turn your head side to side. Same thing here. Take whatever you need to balance yourself out. Eventually settling into a long spine, soft shoulders. Find ease through your face and close your eyes if they're not already closed. And with your eyes closed, start to draw yourself inward. First, drawing into your space. Drawing yourself into the space between the four corners of your mat. Drawing yourself into the rootedness of your pelvis. Let that bring your focus to your body, your breath, maybe your heartbeat. Tuning in. Feel, listen to, and watch your breath. I offer you the mantra today of one day or day one. There is so much resistance around us. Gravity, the earth, air pressure, stress, hardships, weight, fear, doubt. The great thing about this is living with resistance constantly gives us opportunities to grow stronger. Like resistance training, where we put our muscles under pressure and then challenge them to perform, life presents us with stressors and pushback and challenges us to show up and show out. We grow from these experiences, and it's through self-study and self-confidence that we are able to have these experiences. We have a great opportunity, and it's really in our hands. It's actually our responsibility to get in touch with ourselves and take ownership where we can. It's up to us whether we face resistance or turn away and retreat into what's comfortable. The mantra, one day or day one, is meant to spark internal investigation. Are you avoiding something hard because you're comfortable? Do you keep pushing something you desire off to one day because you're scared to go after it? Are you one-daying your dreams out of your grasp? Is it time to make a day one, a beginning, a start, a leap into the resistance, trusting that whatever happens, you will gain more strength and wisdom and competence that will make your next leap and your next leap less and less daunting. Holding that at your heart today, bring your hands together at your heart center. Bow your forehead to your hands and heart. Keep your head bowed, release your hands to your thighs, and just take a little quarter head roll to the right as you inhale, bringing your right ear to your right shoulder. As you exhale, come back to center, chin to chest. Inhale, quarter head roll to the left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, back to center. A couple more times like that. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, center. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, center. One more time. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Keep both shoulders soft and heavy. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. Exhale, center. Inhale, lift your chin and just give me some shoulder rolls back. Go at your own pace, starting to mobilize and lubricate the shoulder joints. You might feel some tension release, some stress release. And then bring your fingertips alongside your hips. On an inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. As you exhale, side bend to the left. Stay anchored through your right sit bone as you stretch that right side longer. Take a full breath in. Exhale, sweep that right arm in front of your left knee and then come back up to a vertical spine. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, side bend right. Stay anchored through that left sit bone. Stretch that left arm longer. Soften through your shoulders. Take a big breath in. Exhale, sweep that left arm in front of your right leg. Come all the way back up to sit. Let's take that a few more times. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale, side bend left. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, sweep that right arm forward and around. And come back to sit. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, side bend right. Big breath in. Exhale, sweep that left arm forward and around. And come back to sit. Last time, each side. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, side bend left. Big breath in. Exhale, sweep that arm forward around and come up to sit. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, side bend right. Take a big inhale. Exhale, left arm sweeps forward and around. Come up to sit, and as you're ready, make your way onto all fours. Hands under your shoulders, spreading your fingers wide. Knees underneath your hips, tuck and spread your toes. Inhale, cow pose. Flip your sit bones to the sky. As you pull your hands back towards your knees, energetically let your heart pull forward and your gaze lift up. Exhale, cat. Start with those sit bones, that tailbone. Tuck your tailbone. Drop your sit bones. Lift your belly, push into your hands, drop your head, and spread between your shoulder blades. Again, inhale, cow, sit bones lift. Heart pulls forward, hands energetically drag back. Exhale, cat, round your spine. And take a few more of these on your own. You might even close your eyes. Really get into how it feels. And if it transitions into a little bit different movement, go for it, follow it. Maybe you add some circles of the hips and the head. Maybe you press back to child's pose. Maybe you make this cow and cat just a little more flowy, bending the elbows a little more, really waving through your spine. Whatever feels good, there's no right or wrong. Let this be a little dance, a little playful. Just giving your body what feels good today. A few more breaths. And we'll all meet up in a flat back, a neutral spine in 3, 2, 1. Find a neutral spine, spreading those fingers wide, toes are tucked. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, unfold yourself into down dog. Start by pushing into your hands and lifting your hips, and let the stretching of your legs be the last thing. If your legs don't make it all the way to straight, that's okay. I want you to keep length through your spine, so you can make that the priority. Hips are lifted, head is soft and easy. Then find the balls of your feet. Can you push down a little more into the balls of your feet? And notice how that encourages your heels to reach towards the floor. Keep reaching back through the heels. Inhale, pull forward to plank, long and strong. Energetically lift the entire front side of your body away from the floor. Another way to think about that, imagine there's a vacuum on the ceiling, and that vacuum is sucking the back side of your body up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in, pressing into your hands. Exhale, down dog. Lengthening through the spine. Again, if you need to keep a soft bend in your knees, go for it. Push down through the balls of your feet and let your heels get heavier. On the breath, 2 more times. Inhale, pull forward to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Give your legs a little pedal, bending one knee and then the other. Keep that pedaling as you walk your feet to your hands. Take your time. Once your feet arrive at the top of your mat, open them hip-width apart. Spread your toes. Brighten up the feet here. Keep a soft bend in your knees and grab hold of opposite elbows. Use that pull on your elbows to find more stretch through your spine, through your side waist, through your entire torso as it folds over the fronts of your thighs. Press down and out through your heels to lift and spread wider through your sit bones. Make sure your neck and head are easy. You might give them a little shake. Soften through your jaw as well. Maybe open your mouth, stick out your tongue. We'll take a little twist here. As you start to bend through your left knee, think of bringing your left armpit towards your left knee and that right elbow towards the top left corner of your mat. Working your gaze underneath that right shoulder. Push more into your right foot. Get longer through the back of your right leg. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release. Keep those arms as is, just changing sides. Start to bend through your right knee. Work your right armpit towards your right knee. Think of bringing that left elbow towards the top right corner of your mat as you turn your gaze underneath your left shoulder. Press more into that left foot now to lengthen through the back of your left leg. Take a big breath in. Exhale, release. One more time, right and left, soften that left knee, twist to the right, stay for a breath in, exhale, release, soften that right knee, twist to the left, stay for a breath in, exhale, release, let your arms go, shake out your head and shoulders. Soften your knees and super slowly, as you pull your belly in, start to roll up one vertebra at a time. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Hands to heart center. Soften or close your eyes. Maybe exploring that mantra once again, one day or day one. How and where can you show up in the face of resistance, challenging yourself to grow, to perform, to live? Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Lift your heart, press your palms. Use your full exhale to dive forward over your legs. Inhale, find a half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press the floor away with your hands and feet. Exhale, stretch back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. As you flex that right foot, imagine you could stamp that foot on the left side wall in your space. Push a little more into that right hand to square your shoulders. Try and poke your right knee a little higher to the sky. Take another breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward to plank as you draw that knee forward. Inhale, three-legged dog. Shoot that right leg straight up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm to the sky. Can you reach out your back heel and out the top of your head? Push a little more into your bottom hand and work those left ribs around towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Exhale, horizon lunge. Think of spinning all 10 toes to the right edge of your mat. You're coming to the edges of your feet as you reach your right arm back. Soften your hips towards the floor. Move your chest away from your right thigh away from your chest. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, back into a low lunge, square off. Back foot steps forward to meet your front foot. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold, and let it go. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, seal your palms. Exhale, fold right back over your legs. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, heart pulls forward, shoulders pull back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Reach that right heel towards the floor. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Flexing that left foot, imagine you could stamp that foot on the right side wall in your space. Push a little more into your left hand to square your shoulders and poke that left knee a little higher to the sky. Take a big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, pulling forward, shoulders stack over wrists. Inhale, three-legged dog. Shoot that left leg straight up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm to the sky. Pressing down into that right hand, try and spin your right ribs around and up to the ceiling. Reach out that back heel, reach out the top of your head. Maintain that length as you twist. Take a big breath in. Exhale, horizon lunge. Spin all 10 toes to the left side of your mat. Reach that left arm back. Soften your hips towards the floor. Lean your chest away from your left thigh away from your chest. Inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Exhale, back into a low lunge, square off. Good, back foot steps forward to meet front foot. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold, and let it go. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, seal your palms. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward to plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Shoot that right leg straight up and back. Exhale, knee to nose. One more. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your right foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm to the sky. Exhale, horizon lunge. Take your time, pivoting your feet, reaching back with that right arm. Inhale, right arm to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, square off. Back foot steps forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up. Seal your palms. Big exhale to fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Stay for a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Shift forward, shoulders over wrist. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Exhale, horizon lunge. Pivot on those feet. Reach that left arm back. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, square off. Back foot steps forward. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. Heel toe your feet, hip width apart. Soften your knees, grab onto your big toes in yogic toe lock. First two fingers and your thumbs wrap around your big toes. On an inhale, pull your chest forward, lengthen your spine. On an exhale, pull yourself over your thighs. As your head reaches to the floor, lift your shoulders up your back. Find more space between your ears and your shoulders. Press down and out through your heels. Lift your sit bones. Breathe across your lower back and into the backs of your legs. We're here for a few breaths. 2 big breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath in. Fold a little deeper as you exhale. Release your hands. Heel toe your feet in. Bring your big toes all the way back to touch. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Bend your knees. Try and drag your weight into your heels. Sit low through your hips. Scoop your tailbone forward, pull your belly in. As you continue to sit down and back, add a little more lift through your heart, a little more softness to those shoulders as you reach up and out through your arms and fingertips. Good, take one more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find that half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Seal your back heel down, setting up for warrior one, so feel free to widen and shorten your stance as needed. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise. Warrior one. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Those back toes can spin forward as much as possible. Trying to stay anchored through that back heel, though. Bend a little deeper through your front knee. Pull your belly and front ribs back. Start to lift your heart, lift your gaze. If it's comfortable on your shoulders, press your palms. Can you pick your back ribs up off your waist? Press down into your feet. Inhale, reach more through your arms. And on an exhale, open out, warrior two. Adjusting that back leg wider as needed. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior, and add a half wrap today. Left arm reaches behind you. See if maybe that left hand can come to your front thigh and give that thigh a push down and forward, making more space in your right hip crease, through your right ribs. We're going to keep that half bind. Start to stretch your right leg straight. Half bound reverse triangle. Take a big breath into your entire right side body. Exhale, full triangle. Release that back arm to the ceiling. Front hand lightly lands to front shin. Pull your right hip back and spin your torso around to the ceiling. Stay for a breath in. Big transition. Exhale, Parvrita Trikonasana. As your left hand lowers, hop those left toes around to turn in and reach your right arm to the sky. Take your time finding this first round. We'll smooth it out the next round. Pull your outer right hip back, get longer out the top of your head. Can you rotate your torso a little more? Reaching through those right fingers, take a big breath in. Exhale, release. Right hand to the floor. Go ahead, take your gaze forward. Start to soften through your right knee. We're coming all the way up to stand on that right leg. One-legged mountain. Left knee draws to your chest as your arms reach overhead. Push down into your right foot. Zip your belly in. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, standing figure four. Right ankle crosses, left ankle crosses over right thigh. Hands come to heart center. Maybe work those forearms towards your left shin. Really flex that left foot and sit down and back through your hips. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee lifts, arms overhead. We have another big transition. Exhale, standing splits. Let your head drop to your shin as that left leg shoots to the sky. You might walk your fingers back in line with your right toes. Option to catch that right ankle with one or both hands. We're here for 3. Keep lifting that left leg. 2, 1. Low lunge. Let your left toes reach back as your right knee bends. Inhale, plank. Let's flush it out. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Left side, inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Seal your back heel down, knowing that we're coming into warrior 1, so adjust as needed. Press down to rise. Inhale, warrior 1. You want those back toes facing somewhat forward so you can pull that right hip forward, left hip back. Try and anchor through that back heel and bend your front knee deeper. Belly and front ribs pull in. Heart and gaze lift. If it's comfortable on your shoulders, maybe you press your palms. Pick your back ribs up off of your waist. Press down into your feet. Inhale, stretch more through your arms. Exhale, open out. Warrior 2, adjusting that back leg wider as needed. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, reverse warrior with that half wrap. Right arm wraps behind you. Maybe that right hand is able to give that front thigh a little push down and forward, getting longer through your left ribs, creating more space through that left hip crease. Nice. Keep that half bind. Slowly start to stretch your left leg straight. Half bound reverse triangle. From left big toe to left fingertips, take a breath in to stretch. Exhale, full triangle. Release your right arm to the sky. Left hand lightly lands to your left shin. Pull that left hip back. Press down and out through your feet. As you find more length through your spine, also find more rotation through your torso. Stay for a breath in. Big transition. Exhale, Parvrita Trikonasana. As that right hand lowers, hop those right toes around to turn in. Right hand is on the inside of left foot as left arm reaches to the sky. Pull that outer left hip back, lengthen out the top of your head. Scissor through your inner thighs. Reach through your left fingers. Take a big inhale. Exhale, release. Take your gaze forward. Start to soften your front knee. One-legged mountain, right knee draws to your chest as you rise and reach your arms overhead. Scoop your belly in. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, standing figure 4. Right ankle crosses over left thigh. Really flex that right foot. Work your hands towards your shin, hands towards your heart. Hips back, heart forward for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms reach up. Exhale, standing splits. Let your head drop to your shin. Shoot that right leg high. Fingers might walk in back in line with left toes, or maybe catch that left ankle with one or both hands. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Low lunge. Right toes land, front knee bends. Inhale, plank, taking a vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. We're going to run through that one more time. Let's smooth it out a bit. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Left heel flat, press down to rise. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, open out, warrior 2. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, wrap your back arm around for a half bind. Keep that half bind. Start to stretch your front leg straight. Half bound, reverse triangle. Take a breath in to lengthen. Keep that long right side. Exhale, full triangle. Inhale here. Exhale, Parvrita Trikonasana. Left hand lowers. Back toes hop around to turn in. Right arm reaches to the sky. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Gaze forward, soften that front knee. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Left knee lifts. Arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, standing splits. Drop your head, lift your left leg for 3, 2, 1. Low lunge, left toes land. Plant through your hands. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Last time, left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Right heel flat. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, wrap your right arm behind you. Keep that half bind. Start to stretch your left leg straight. Half bound, reverse triangle. Inhale into that shape. Exhale, full triangle, staying long through your left side body. Big breath in. Exhale, Parvrita Trikonasana. As that right hand lowers, hop those right toes around, left arm to the sky. One breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. Gazing forward, soften your front knee. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, standing figure 4 for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, standing splits. Right leg shoots high, head drops. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Low lunge, right toes land. Plant your hands. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog for 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Using this time to slow down, to come back to your body, back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Take one more breath in. Empty as you exhale. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, Kakasana, crow pose. Hands to the floor, spread your knees wide. Try and bring your knees as high up on your arms as possible. The lower your knees are, the more your weight goes down. The higher your knees are, the more you're lifting out of your wrist and through your core. Shift your weight towards your fingers. Float those feet, maybe. If so, bring those big toes together, heels towards your seat. Breathe for 3. Chaturanga in 2, 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward and drop your back knee. Bring your hands to your front thigh. Lift your chest, relax your shoulders. Send your hips forward towards your front heel. Scissor your inner thighs together. Bring your arms to a T. We're going to find eagle arms on the left. Try and double wrap your left arm under. Start to lift your heart. Start to lift your elbows. Continue to play between those 2 actions in your legs. Hips press forward, but you're also scissoring your inner thighs together. As you do that, keep reaching through your elbows and heart, finding that lift and back bend. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Scoot your back knee back about 2 inches. Stretch your right leg straight for half splits. Right hip pulls back, heart reaches towards your toes. Inhale into that long spine. Use your exhale to fold. Soften your shoulders. Try and flex your right toes back towards your face. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, half lift. Find a long spine. Keep your left hand on the floor. Start to make a circle with your right arm, reaching your right fingers towards the back wall and then up to the ceiling and pause there. So we're coming into a twisted half splits. Keep that right hip pulling back. Push a little more into that bottom hand, just like we did in our low lunge twist, and try and rotate your torso to the sky. Big inhale. Big exhale. Releasing back into your half splits. Right hand lowers. Torso can fold over your right thigh, or maybe you work into full splits. Walking your right heel forward, your left knee back, any amount. Wherever you are, keep that right hip drawing back. You want to square the hips off here. So right hip back, left hip forward a touch. Notice what's going on in your face. Where can you breathe? Where can you soften? We're here for one more big inhale. Try and soften even more as you exhale. Working our way into low lunge, wherever you are. Take your time. Front knee will bend, so right knee will bend. Back toes tuck, and that left knee lifts off the floor. Press into your hands. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Option to stay right here, or today if you want to flip your dog, try and spin all 10 toes to face the back of the room. Both knees are bent. Right arm reaches towards the front of the room. Push into your bottom hand to lift your hips and your heart. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg shoots up and back. Exhale, lizard. Right foot steps to the outside of your right hand. Let's drop that back knee again. Any variation, this might be it. Maybe you start to soften those elbows. Maybe you come down to your elbows. Get a little heavier through your right ribs. Let them drop down. Relax your shoulders, your head. Big inhale. Full exhale. Work your way back up onto your hands if you're not there. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. I want you to grab a hold of your right big toe in yogic toe lock. First two fingers in your thumbs. You're just going to pivot into horizon lunge, keeping that grip. So you're going to turn all 10 toes to face the right side of your mat. And then push into your bottom hand, lift your bottom hip away from the floor this time, and maybe float your right heel off the floor. That might be it. Maybe you start to stretch that right leg to the ceiling. Vashisthasana side plank. If there's any other variation you prefer, feel free to take that. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay for a cycle of breath. In and out. Letting go, reset. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee. We'll start with our hands on our left thigh. So as you walk your hands up to that thigh, lift your chest, relax your shoulders. Send your hips forward, but then zip up through your inner thighs. Scissor those inner thighs together. That action is going to help square your hips a little bit here. Left hip back, right hip forward. Bring your arms to a T. We'll take Garudasana arms on the right. Try and double that right arm wrapping. Lift your elbows, lift your heart, lift your gaze. And then again, try and send your hips further forward. Play around with that action combined with the scissoring of your inner thighs. Working through those hips and those legs as you continue to lift your heart and your elbows up and back into a back bend. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands to the floor. Scoot your back knee back about 2 inches. Stretch that front leg straight, half splits. Try and flex your left toes back. As you do, pull that outer left hip back and then reach your heart towards your left toes. Inhale into that long spine. Exhale, soften and fold. Great place to close your eyes. Notice the sound of your breath, the texture of your breath. Let's take one more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, half lift to lengthen. Right hand stays where it is. Start to make a circle with that left arm reaching down and back. Once you reach that left arm to the ceiling, pause there. We're in our revolved half splits. Push more into your bottom hand to rotate your torso around. Keep reaching through those top fingers. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release, either refolding back into those half splits, or maybe you take it into full splits. Each side might be a little different. See what feels right on this leg. Trying to keep the hips square here so that left hip is pulling back, right hip is drawing forward. Let's take another breath in. Nice. Very gently, very slowly. Meet me in a low lunge. Bending through that left knee, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee off the floor. Press into your hands. Inhale, three-legged dog. Shoot your left leg up and back. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Maybe this is where you stay. Maybe you flip your dog, spinning all 10 toes to face back today. Both knees bend. Reach your left arm to the front of your space. As you push into your bottom hand, lift your hips, lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg shoots straight up and back. Exhale, lizard. Left foot steps to the outside of your left hand. Drop your back knee. Take what feels good. Checking in on this side. Maybe you come to those forearms. Maybe you stay on your hands. Soften through your jaw, shoulders, neck, head. Full breath in and a big breath out. Come back to your hands if you're not there. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, and grab a hold of that left big toe in yogic toe lock. Now you know where we're going, but try not to let your head jump ahead and doubt your ability. Stay open, stay playful. Horizon lunge with that grip. Spin all 10 toes to face the left edge of your mat. I want you to push into your right hand and lift your right hip further away from the floor. Maybe you float that left heel an inch off the floor. Maybe you start to reach that left leg to the sky. Any variation of side plank for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath into your nose and then open mouth, exhale. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Gaze forward, exhale, slowly lower all the way to the floor. And we'll come into a half frog or a little army crawl on the right. I want you to bend your right knee out to the side so it's even with your hip. Right heel is even with your right knee. Right elbow bends, left elbow bends. Turn your gaze to the right and close your eyes. Let the floor support you. There's nothing you need to do here. Allow your eyes to open. As you bring your gaze center, work your hands center as well. We're going to come into a waving cobra, pressing into your hands. Inhale, start to stretch your arms straight. Lift your chest, lift your gaze, and pause. If you want to make this a little deeper, you can walk your hands in a little closer. If you need to make this a little less intense, reach your hands out a little further away. You do not have to stretch your arms straight. Stretch them straight any amount. Stay for another breath in. Exhale, slowly lower your chest and belly to the floor. We're going to take that 2 more times. You can adjust your hands as needed, closer or further away. Push into your hands. Inhale, roll through your spine. Lifting up. Getting into those hips and your back with that half frog shape in your leg. Nice. Exhale and release. We'll take 1 more. Inhale, press into your hands, roll through your spine. Exhale and lower. We're going to swap out our legs slowly. Sweep that right leg down next to your left, and then bring your left leg into half frog. Make sure your knee is even with your hip, heel is even with your knee. Bend those elbows and turn your gaze to the left. Maybe you close your eyes. Try and release. Let the earth hold you. Start to bring your gaze back to center. Walk those hands in, maybe under your shoulders. If that's too much, you can send them out further. Pressing into your hands, inhale, roll through your spine. Stretching those arms straight any amount. Relax your shoulders. Make sure that left foot is flexed to protect your knee. Take another breath in. Exhale and lower. 2 more times. Inhale, roll through your spine, press into your hands. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Nice. Slide that left leg back to meet your right. Dhanurasana. Legs are together. Bend your knees. Reach back behind you for your feet or your ankles. It's okay if those legs separate a little bit. Just try not to let them go wider than hip width. Walk your knees towards the back of your mat a little more, lengthening through the fronts of your thighs. Roll your shoulders back, and when you're ready, press down into your pelvis. Inhale, lift everything else away from the floor. Feet lift to the sky. Shins reach towards the back of the room. Heart is open. Back of the neck is long. Face soft. Take one more breath in. Lift everything higher. Exhale, release. Turn your head to the right. Soften into the floor. Let your arms go. Let your legs go. Turn your head the other way, evening out that stretch through your neck. And come back through center. Hands to the floor, press back, child's pose. Finding a nice stretch across your lower back as you send your sit bones to your heels. Roll up slowly to sit on your heels and swing your legs around to the front of the room. Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together. Knees open wide, sit up tall. Take a breath in. Exhale and fold. You might roll your shoulders back and down. Easy in the neck and head. Make your way up to sit. Gently close your knees, stretch your legs out long, flex your feet. Sit up tall as you breathe in. Exhale and fold. Walk your sit bones back, reach your heart forward, re-soften, refold over those legs. Draw your belly in. Use that to pull you up to sit and roll you down. So belly is drawing in as you unroll. Bend your knees for happy baby. Flex your feet to the ceiling. Catch the outer edges of your feet. Try and tuck your chin a little bit so the back of your neck is long. Head is on the floor. Yogi's choice. You can stay still. You can add some rocks. You could stretch one or both legs straight. Release and hug your knees in towards your chest. I want you to flex your feet. Lift your head and reach for the outer edges of your feet with your hands. As you press your feet into your hands with your legs together, try to bring your forehead closer to your knees and push your middle back into your mat. Squeezing tightly for 5, 4, 3, 2. Release and set up for final rest. Shavasana. Take your time finding a shape that brings comfort and ease. Eventually closing your eyes. Taking one last final controlled breath in. And then let's end with a big sigh. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, your wrists, toes, ankles. Turn your head side to side. As you bend your knees, walk your feet towards your seat, reach your arms overhead, taking a big stretch through your arms and torso. Keep your right arm extended overhead as you roll to the right, using that right arm as a pillow. As you're ready, make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Finding a long but easy spine. Draw your hands to heart center. Close your eyes. And we'll end with that same mantra. One day, or day one, you decide. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.